what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, overall, I wanted to talk about a word that's been blowing up a lot this year. It's a word that I'm like, I don't really see myself. Oh, that's good news. So to not talk on this dumb word, I'm just going through Twitter right now, and it was like Jacob Blake has been moved from a hospital to a rehabilitation center. So that's good. That's good that he's out of the hospital, and he's just I mean, he's gonna have to live a different life because I think they did say he is paralyzed. I hope he can like regain like feeling in his legs and stuff. But anyways, yeah, shout out to Jacob Blake. But so back on this dumb word, back on this word that's been trending a lot lately. Mainly this year, probably ever since, I have to say, since quarantine or COVID has really started and stuff. But anyways, the word simp. So for those that don't know the meaning behind that word, like, what does that word mean? Like, I hear people use that word and I don't know what it means. So what does that word mean? So simp is pretty much when you're being, I guess, a nice person to whoever, and overall, like, if you're being a nice person and somebody notices that, they feel like that they have the rights to call you a simp. And so today I was called the simp, and then maybe a couple of weeks ago I was called the simp, and I wanted to talk on the both situations because I'm like, how is that like? So then there's like also like other words, like people then turned it into like its whole thing now, like it's an actual legitimate word. But I guess, like, yeah, if you're caught simping, yeah, people gotta call you out. So I guess people was calling me out today. Well, one person was calling me out today for, I guess, simping, and then maybe a few people was calling me out on TikTok for simping, and I'm like, on both situations. So okay, so I'm gonna explain both of the situations, and I just want to understand, why would I be rude in any situation where I guess I'm quote unquote simping, but in these two situations, why would I be rude? Especially in the situation today, I know the person. So my thing is, like, why would I be rude to this person? And this person has been like nothing but nice to me. So I'm like, so I guess at the end of the day, the person, so I'll get into what happened today, but I'm like, there's just, I guess, like, both me and this person is simping because we're both nice to each other. So anyways, but now let's talk on the first situation. So this happened on TikTok, and there's this video that I came across where this woman was like, overall, it was like one of those like accept your body type videos and stuff. So it was like her, like, showing off her stomach, and her stomach was like sticking out and things. And I thought the video was funny. I was just like, it's dope that like women are starting to like, accept their body more and, be more public about this type of stuff. That type of like, like dead serious, like that type of stuff is motivating, So I posted, it was all like, if a man can't accept you for who you are, for what you look like, that man don't deserve you, period. And I still stand by that. I don't care if people are going to say that I'm simping or not, but I left that comment. And the girl that made the video, she liked the comment. A few other people had liked the comment. But then there was like, I think it was a couple of people that was like trying to, I guess, like make me feel like a simp. And I'm like, this has been me my whole life. This hasn't been something that was like just discovered the day of when I had left that comment. Like, no, I'm always and always will be a nice guy. I'm not going to, because my thing is like, if you're expecting me to be rude, why? Why should I be rude to this woman and I don't even know her? Like, in a situation like that, yes, I will simp to the day I die. But I'm not going to just go out my way and just start making fun of her or start bullying her or roasting her. That's not me. That's not my character. So I don't understand. I feel like with people, because I don't know who that girl is. I didn't even follow her. I just left that comment just because. So my thing is like, if I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, in a situation where if I am like really trying to get with her, then okay, then I'm simping. I wasn't trying to get with that girl. So I'm like, and even today, I'm like, I wasn't like, I'll talk on this situation because I'm trying to separate them. I ain't trying to get distracted and all of that and go back and forth. But anyways, but yeah, so I'm not even going to take the time to try to scroll through all my, because I've received a lot of notifications and all that stuff since then of that exchange of words. But I'm like, yeah, that's just stupid. I'm like, I know, because my thing is like, all right, if they're expecting me to say some rude stuff, my thing is like, would I say that to her face? And to anybody that be going on TikTok talking, because I see videos like that all the time where people are always talking about how somebody done left some comment on their video or their Instagram post or whatever. And there's people just downright just being rude, like overall, like talking about their body as if they got like control over it. And I remember there was this one model that I used to follow, and I don't know, I unfollowed her for some reason. I apologize to her, but her name is like Iskra Lawrence, I think. But highly doubt she's gonna hear this episode. But if she ever does hear this episode, I will gladly follow her back. I'll probably follow her back just because. But anyways, so that was. But no, the reason why I found out about her was because it was like another one of those like accept your body type posts. So I guess there was a video or photo of her like eating some good food. My thing is like, yeah, enjoy your food, enjoy. I don't care. And people was like getting on her about that, like, oh, you shouldn't be eating, you know, you're gaining weight, you're looking fat, you're doing this, you're doing. And I'm like, bro, you don't say anything on this girl's life. This is her life. This, if she wants to eat a bag of Doritos, some ice cream, a pizza, a whole pizza to herself. My thing is like, I'm telling you, I would love to have a girl that can just eat a whole pizza to herself. And then I'm like, nah, you live in life right now. I'm like, you know, just let's not get unhealthy about it. Like, we obviously, you know, work out, stay in shape, you know, we actually are healthy in things. Because I'm like, nah, eventually at some point in time, I would like to start eating healthier food. So it's like a work in progress. I'm trying to get everything out of my system now. And then when the time, but I don't know, I don't want to wait till it's too late. So I'm like, I need to hurry up and start eating healthy and things. But anyways, but she posted, so Iskra Lawrence, she posted a video after she was like receiving all of this like backlash and body shame comments and all of that. She posted a video of herself like eating some food in slow motion, and I'm all like, shout out to Iskra Lawrence. I'm like, I respect you for that. I legit respect you for that. Because my thing is like, you know, probably in an older like day and age, you know, I feel like that people would like easily try to manipulate you and try to like turn you into something that you're not. There's this one girl I still follow her till this day. Her name is Mia Kang. And she talks about how she had like some like issues back in the day and things. And back then, you know, she used to be like really small, like she used to be really skinny, but now I don't even know like what to really like say about her now. Like, I ain't gonna say like, you know, she's overall in a healthier state. You know, let's just say that she's in a much more healthier state. But she talks on that a lot, like how she used to like struggle with her body like back in the day and things. And I'm like, dang, you know, it's good now. I'm like, she's cool now. Like, she's overall accepted her body. She was on Wild and Out. She be posting a lot of different things. I'm like, shout out to her too. But anyways, but yeah, I'm like, why would I be rude? Especially to Mia Kang, because Mia Kang, she's like an MMA fighter. So I'm like, I will never, ever in my life go face to face with her and be like, hey, I don't like your body, so she can roundhouse kick me. No, I'm fine, thank you. I will gladly not want to get a roundhouse kick. So anyways, yeah, I've been watching like a lot of like mixed martial arts videos and all of that. That stuff is painful. So I'm like, I already know hands down that girl would have like flipped me on my like back, and then next thing you know, legs is in the air. She done twisted my arm at the same. I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, I ain't trying to go through all of that. But anyways, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be rude to random people that I don't know. So if some random people, if they posting like any videos or photos about their body, their appearances, whatever it is, if I reach out and I'm overall just showing my respect, showing how like, you know, like I respect what you're doing and stuff, that's overall what I am saying. It ain't no, oh, I'm saying this comment so I can, this girl, and the girl that I left that comment on where she like was talking about her stomach and all of that, I don't know where that girl lives. I don't know who she is. I don't even remember her name. I don't even remember what she looks like. So my thing is, I'm like, I'm not trying to sound rude, but I'm a forgetful person. So I'm like, it ain't like she's a forgetful person, like somebody that you can easily forget about. I'm saying that I'm a person where I'm like, there have been things that I did yesterday that I don't remember. I'm like, somebody would say, hey, remember I seen you? I'm like, no, I'm like, they're like, bro, I literally just seen you 5 minutes ago. I'm like, oh, that was you. Oh, wow. I'm like, okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, okay, cool. So anyways, yeah, because even with my, so moving on to the next thing, or the next subject of the whole simping and simp and all of that. So today is my best friend's birthday. So for the past like weeks now, I've been working on this video because like she's also a YouTuber. I'm pretty sure you guys know who she is, Priscilla from Four Souls. So she's also, it's the man, I'm telling you, that's so dope to call her a YouTuber. I'm like, man, y'all don't even know how like happy that makes me. I'm like, I can legit call, because for the longest she was like, I think she was like nervous to like do the YouTube stuff, or it just, you know, just wasn't at the time like in her plans, which I can understand. You know, I wasn't really beefing about it and stuff, but it seemed like it was like all the time I was like asking, I'm like, hey, like we should do a video. I'm saying, and we kind of did do some videos. We did like some like Call of Duty like videos and stuff like zombies or Modern Warfare, but it wasn't the same. I mean, like it's like now I'm like, you know, we like she does YouTube videos. She does like videos like not maybe not like mine, but she's on YouTube. Her and her or sisters and her brother, they do videos and stuff. So if y'all didn't know, go check them out. They're pretty entertaining and stuff. But anyways, but no. So today is her birthday. I made this like 15-minute long video wishing her happy birthday, adding like some comedy skits, because I know she's like a fan of like Batman. What else? I remember I like, because I added like some Spider-Man stuff in there too, but I was like, it was all for like jokes, it was all for laughs. I'm like, I'm like, I don't even understand like how I was even simping in today's like situation. Like I was legit just making a video for a friend of mine. So I'm like, how am I simping? Like, what did I do? I made a video. I'm like, so what was I supposed to like just be like, hey, happy birthday? Like we call each other like we tell each other all the time like how we're best friends. So one would think you're gonna go above and beyond for your best friend, right? I ain't gonna just be no thing like, oh, you know, like, oh, just happy birthday, like, you know, just whatever, I guess. But anyways, I'm like, nah, like if they're in like what, like my thing is like whatever they're into. So I'm like, I would have like, you know, because it's like we can't really like do a whole lot because of COVID. Probably would have ended up buying her a gift. Like I don't even know, like, because the video idea was like seriously like a quarantine idea. So I'm like, it wasn't like I can go take her out to eat or buy her a gift, or I mean I can buy her a gift, but I'm gonna have to wait until all this stuff clears up and things to give it to her. Or actually, you know what? Nah, I started thinking, I'm like, I wonder if Amazon, like, oh, that they probably can do that. If they're all like, if you would tell them like, hey, it's a gift for like a friend of mine's and I want to like send it to their house and things. But I'm like, I don't know how that would work out. Because I would think that they would be like, oh, nah, like, we can't do it. I don't know. I feel like that's something that they can't do, but at the same time, they possibly can do it. I'll have to see. But anyways, but yeah, I'm like, I can't really do a whole lot. So my thing is like, all right, videos. I'm good at making videos, so I might as well just make a video. Literally, what else could I have done? Like, if me and her, if we're both practicing social distancing, you know, we're keeping our distance and all of that. If we're doing that, what am I supposed to do? What exactly am I supposed to do in a situation where it's like, I'm a content creator, I work on videos literally every single hour of the day. Why can I not make her a video? And on top of that, it wasn't even really like, so besides like the comedy skits and there was like some jokes and some like, you know, laughing, there was a part of the video where I did get serious. But that's just who I am. I'm a, like, you know, rather than being a comedy, you know, being a comedy person on you, I got like another side to me. I can be serious at times. And just let people know, like, if I truly care about them, hey, I'm going to say that. There ain't gonna be some stuff where I'm like, I end up like dying tomorrow, or this person ends up dying tomorrow, and I didn't even get a chance to tell them how I really felt about them. So I'm very passionate about stuff like that, where I'm like, no, I gotta like tell you how I feel, let you know and all of that, because I'm like, I wouldn't want something to happen to me, and I could have never had the chance to tell you. And I'm like, and then, but everybody else like around me and stuff is telling, oh yeah, like, yeah, he talked about you all the time. You were his best friend. You were this, you were that. So I'm like, to me, that's some like heartbreaking stuff. That's some sad stuff. That's some stuff I'm like, nah, if that would have happened to me and things, I've been crying, laid out on the floor, like in tears, like, man, why did this have to happen? But I'm saying, I'm like, you know, I'm not going to wait up until the last minute to tell a person how I feel. So I'm like, you know, whatever is on my mind. And literally that video, everything that was on my, it's crazy how I did that whole video without no script. Like, we're gonna talk on that video. So there was like some comedy skit stuff that I did in there. I literally had like no like script or any of that stuff. Like, I, all of that stuff was just me, just, I wouldn't really call it like freestyling, but it was just like, yeah, improv. Excuse me. Yeah, it was like legit just improv comedy. So I would have to say I'm really good at improv comedy. Like, I can kill it in, you know, situations, because I remember in my high school we did like an it wasn't really a test, but it was like there's like some like old student that showed up to my speech and debate classroom, and that was like one of the lessons for today was like an improv comedy lesson. So yeah, we literally just got up in front of the classroom. I remember I got up there like multiple times, and I killed it each and every time because I had that classroom laughing and things. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm good at improv comedy. That's just why I'm like, that's legit. Like the majority of my videos is just nothing but like improvised stuff. So, anyways, but yeah, I wouldn't really consider myself a simp in those two situations. Like, I'm just a nice person. I'm not rude. So if you're rude, you can say that, but don't try to pin like a name or something on me, then try to like make it seem like it's legit. Like, no, it's not legit. That's your opinion about me. That ain't facts. So I'm like, yeah, that's I don't understand people sometimes. I'm like, why is it so hard for people to just be nice? You know, like, why is it so hard? Like, people, they feel like they just gotta be rude, like, every single day at a time. Like, I'm like, I can't be that person. I'm sorry. I'm like, it even be, like, my worst enemies and stuff. Like, if we manage to put, like, our differences aside, like, I can say, like, you know, oh, 5 years ago, like, we didn't really care for each other. But now I'm, like, wishing this person, like, the best. Like, if I was, like, yeah, I'm, like, if I ended up, like, befriending any of my, like, enemies or something, and let's say, for an example, they like graduated from college, and then we're cool at that time. Like, I'm gonna go above and beyond and let them know how proud I am of them. Like, talk on our whole life. Actually, you know what? No, there is a friend of mine where it was like that. We started off on the wrong foot, and now we're like both like very you know, like we're just like we're happy for each other and what we're accomplishing and all of that. But I'm pretty sure everybody knows TURJ, TURJ. I think so. I don't know if they call it TUR or TUR, but either way, if you look up TURJ, that's like his clan, TUR or TUR. But yeah, like we started off on the wrong foot. And I remember like when we had yeah, when we very first came across each other, we were beefing on YouTube and all of that. But he reached out, he apologized, I apologized back. And from there, we were playing. I remember there was days we were playing Fortnite. We were playing this one game he plays a lot called Dead by Daylight. Bro, like, where I would say that that's somebody that's like a YouTube friend. I would say that I'm like, you know, he'd be somebody where I would want him a part of like my, like if I was creating a clan or a group or whatever and things, I would want him to be a part of it. There's actually some people, because I just recently, so to promote my brand, Wastelanders, yeah, in fact, I actually need to open up Instagram because I'm like, I just recently came out with the logo to my brand, Wastelanders. So for those that didn't know, I have a brand called Wastelanders. And yeah, like it's honestly, it's just, you know, just people just honestly showing their best creative side. Like that's honestly what the brand is. And first, I'm gonna start off with me. Then I'm gonna work my, you know, way up to like promoting other people, a part of my brand and stuff. Definitely gonna like get some merch or just have it where it's like, you know, friends might just give them some merch and just, you know, do like a little photography set. But anyways, yeah, go follow my brand Wastelanders on Instagram. I'm like maybe I should come out with a Twitter account to promote it. I don't know, I'll see. But anyways, but yeah, I'm like, you know, just promoting my brand. But nah, he be promoting his brand and I be supporting and all of that. And so him, his brand, YouTube, all of it. So that's, I'm like, is that simping? I'm like, am I simping for, you know, showing support and, you know, for him? I'm like, I don't understand stuff half the time. But anyways, yeah, I personally don't believe that if you're being nice to a person, you're simping. You know, you're just overall being nice to a person. There ain't no such thing as simping. I think people are just all like, oh, we need to be rude to everybody. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to be rude to people that I don't know. And I'm especially not going to be rude to people that I do know. So that's not going to happen. So if you're expecting that to happen, I am sorry, but that ain't going to slide. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. GEEK, $20 off. Use my promo code TMossBoss along with Facilo. Promo code TMossBoss knocks 10% off. Got a referral link that you can find in all the recent videos on my main channel and my in the description of all my recent videos and stuff on my main and gaming channel. But anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Also, I got merch out. TMossBoss merch, Wastelanders merch. Go check it out. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace.